Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about what's next for the Trump shutdown. Over in the Senate, 8 members of the Senate Democratic Caucus voted with Republicans to break the procedural impasse and advance the Republican agenda, leaving health care for millions of Americans in the air. There is a promise of a vote on extending the ACA tax credits for working-class Americans, but there's no promise of Republican support. And more importantly, Republicans have previously backed out of budget deals. Senators Dick Durbin of Illinois, Angus King of Maine, Catherine Cortez Masto of Nevada, Jackie Rosen of Nevada, Maggie Hassan of New Hampshire, Jeanne Shaheen of New Hampshire, John Fetterman of Pennsylvania, and Tim Kaine of Virginia were the ones that broke ranks. Some are retiring. None of them are up for re-election soon. So, what happens from here? Procedurally, it bounces through the normal route. There are little delay tactics that can be used in the Senate, but it'll be a token. It has to go through the House, which might need pressure from Trump, because there are some Republicans who understand exactly how bad this is going to be for them. So, where does the health care for normal Americans using the ACA tax credits stand? Recently, we answered a question from a Republican who rightfully didn't understand his party's fascination with hurting the working class, and we laid out the options. No. Republicans were so busy being contrarian and following Trump's desire to not negotiate that they walked into a no-win situation in every scenario. Let's say Democrats cave on the shutdown, which after the election results would be a horrible move for them. Please don't do that, guys. Republicans have 2 options. Republicans can A, move to address the ACA tax credits and extend them, and Democrats win. They get to say, Republicans shut down the government, hurt American families and the economy, and then extended the tax credits anyway because they knew we were right. They hurt you for no reason. Or B, they don't extend them and millions of Americans lose their health care as a direct result, and Republicans lose their votes. Politically, it would have been better and smarter for Democrats to hold the line and energize their base for a fight in the midterms, especially considering the landslide results in the election sweep they just won a few days ago. But from a practical standpoint, the final dynamics before the voters don't change much. Either Republicans kick working-class Americans in the face again, or they don't. If Republicans cave on the ACA credits, Democrats can still claim credit for the win, though without as much fanfare as they would have had if they had done it in the shutdown. If Republicans don't cave, they risk losing support among another critical demographic of their base. Another issue for Republicans is Trump wanting to meddle with the ACA. Congressional Republicans might want to extend the tax credits for political reasons, but Trump has indicated his desire to fix a program that he seems to know so little about. He posted a reference to a satirical Dunning-Kruger article, saying Obama was getting royalties from it. If he starts to meddle, he'll likely create infighting in the Republican Party that might prevent movement, which is bad for working-class Americans and bad for the Republican Party. The shutdown fight is drawing to a close, but the shutdown fight was part of a campaign over the ACA tax credits. That's still far from over and will likely go on for a while. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.